All right, here we go through this rock cut. We're a little bit shielded right now. The sun's behind a cloud, so that's going to help even out the light a little bit. So here you can see that the cut starts off a little bit small, but things escalate quickly. So here you can see we're at least in the 7-foot range, and then now we start to build, and you can see right up here we're getting into the probably 15-foot range. Again, you can see the towering height of the cut itself, and it really starts to grow on the south side as well. Gotta love when the battery dies right in the middle of something you're recording. So here again, you can see the height of the cut. You can see again more trees have come down. Again, you can see just the extreme height here. We're well over 20 feet here. You can see there's trees that are growing out of the side of the cut. Obviously, we had some pretty good wind here because it ripped down these trees. Got a low bridge here, and it just continues on. So again, just an extensive amount of rock work. This is one of the largest ones in this particular area. Again, I don't know how much they would have taken out, but you can see up there, we're well over 20 feet. And it just continues here. A little bit harder to see here on the south side with the vegetation. But again, remember, a lot of this work is being done by hand, so quite the challenge for the workers. And remember, this is being done almost 120 years ago, so probably construction's happening in this area around 1906. We know that the Flet Tunnel, which is to the west, was being worked on in 1906, so that gives us an approximate date of when construction was happening in this area. You can hear my voice is echoing, right? Just because of the height and the proximity of the sides of the cut here. Don't know if I can pan back. It's not bad here. It's a little bit of cloud blocking the sun, which is good. And so here the cut starts to peter out. Still fairly high. We're still at least 12 feet, 15 feet. And here it finally comes to an end. All right, so let's pause for a moment here and then continue our westward journey. Okay, leaving the rock cut behind, and now we basically start running mostly to the west. It's 278 degrees. So again, here you can kind of see the geography of the area. Lots of embankments, kind of in this sort of river valley geography here. Lots of little tributaries flowing to the south towards the Matawan River. So here you can see we're up on a big tall embankment. Leaves are all gone. So yeah, I mentioned earlier we were here a couple weeks ago, and the leaves hadn't hit peak. So it was the beginning of October, and you know, there's still lots of green and stuff. And last week they kind of hit peak, and this past week we had a couple of nights of pretty heavy frost. I think one night it was supposed to have gone down to -8, and it's a little bit of wind, and poof, sayonara leaves. So the lighting's not too bad here. Yeah, beautiful day for a ride. Just climbing all the time. So we're up to 1,200 83 feet, 1284. So just this slow, steady climb. Again, we got to go to 1350. Okay, maybe let's zip you ahead a little bit here. Just enjoy the beautiful view and the beautiful geography here of northwestern Ontario. Well, we're close to somebody's property here. Here's a chainsaw going. Interrupting my quiet here. Oh my God. I'm just giving her with the chainsaw. One of the interesting things is no trace of telegraph poles. You find the odd little piece here and there. I guess it's been too long, and it's and you don't really see. You'll find the odd one. I found a few insulators here and there. You just don't really see anything kind of sticking up. And so here we're getting into a cut. And what's funny is you get on the other side of Raith, so a bunch of stations ahead. And so past Raith, you pass Linco, and then past Linco, you get into some really swampy areas. So Linco, James, Kelly, and you still see telegraph poles standing up. They didn't bother cutting them down, I guess, because they were kind of in the swamp. So they just kind of left them. Okay, next point of interest coming up right here. I should have made a marker on the ground. Very crude marker. Where is it? There it is. So basically you can see this little sort of triangular pyramid shaped concrete block right in there. And so basically what that is we've seen a few of these before, and we're going to see another one up ahead. So what these were is these were rail stands. And so you can see on the top here, there's a metal plate. And so what they would have done is have these every so often. I don't know how far it is between this one and the next one. I'll put it up on the screen. But basically, there would have been two of these, and they would have sat lengths of rail on top of this, so that when they needed to do maintenance, they had the rails on hand, right? They didn't have to bring rails with them. They were sort of pre-spotted lengths of rail. So it's kind of neat to see them. There's a few of them farther back, but again, kind of really neat to see those. Okay, let's hold up here for a second.